Good morning from Amboseli, the Centrim Lodge. We woke up early today for a good reason.
This is our Land Cruiser safari for today, and Anthony is opening the roof so that we can enjoy the wildlife. Yeah. Good morning, Centrim. How are you? Hopefully, we'll get to see land today. We are set to go. Okay. All right. See you, man. Thank you. So good morning. We are heading towards the game drive for the whole day today in Amboseli National Park. Had a very good sleep last night, but also at the same time, I must mention that I don't know what all sounds that I was getting. So initially, it was a bit uncomfortable, and my cottage was absolutely at the end of this compound. So but then with time I slowly get into this mood of like jungle life and the environment. But yes, today morning is a fresh day. We are hoping that we would be able to see Mount Kilimanjaro, but it rained whole night, but still the clouds are not clear, so we didn't get a chance to see Mount Kilimanjaro. Morning, Anthonyo. What are the things that we're going to do today?
Today we're going to try our luck.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Anthonyo is an experienced and quite reliable tour guide for any African safari. He has been doing this for last 14 years. He has significant knowledge about these wildlife and their behaviors, which are key to any safari. And he speaks 4 languages. So believe me, you are in good hand. I have given his contact details in the description box.
Yesterday we spot elephant and buffalo from far. Today let's see how many we can see. Of course, but in Amboseli we don't get to see rhino.
As we are crossing our camp from outside, I can see those electric fences around the camp. That gives me an extra sense of comfort for tonight. I did not notice it yesterday. This is early December and the morning is comfortably cold. The roof is open and I love this gentle breeze. We are almost there to the Kimana Gate, the entry point of Amboseli National Park.
So that's where we are entering to the Amboseli National Park.
The entry fee is $60 per person and remains valid for 24 hours. Within 24 hours, you can enter the park twice.
And that's what we entered. We came last evening as well. It was not in this condition. It was dry. I mean, there was a rain It was raining the day before, but not this much. Today it looks like uh, it's like a river. By the way, let me tell you another thing. You see this full car left to me. When I spoke to Anthonyo, he said it will be a Land Cruiser. So this is Land Cruiser here in Kenya. Because when I came from Dubai, the Land Cruiser we used to see. So I asked him, what is this? And he said, okay, this is actually the Land Cruiser that has been transformed into this kind of a car. Basically the Toyota Land Cruiser pickup. Those have been modified to make it work in a way that people can go and enjoy the wildlife, and at the same time they are safe and secure. So this you can have this look at the entire car. I'll just take the camera up. Yeah.
Soon after we entered the forest, we spotted a herd of elephants. Wow, this blew my mind. I have never seen so many elephants at one single place at the same time. Amboseli is known for its highest density of elephant population. Now I can see that myself. Anthony said that these elephants are out for food, and in the evening they will come back following the same path. So in the morning we are out with the elephants entering to the jungle, and in the evening we'll come back with the same set of elephants. Isn't it interesting? Just now we spotted a pair of crowned crane. They always stay in pair. Look how beautiful they are. With a lot of hope, we tried to look at Mount Kilimanjaro, but apparently he is still sleeping under the blanket of cloud. Look, a playful gazelle. Okay, so here we are doing a safari. We are out for a game drive in Amboseli National Park. So just now we spotted a herd of elephants. Hopefully we'll be able to spot other animals as well. The weather is fantastic. Get ready. Yes. Look, we spotted giraffe, and then behind us there are like multiple cars coming. So we'll see giraffe. We just noticed a pair of giraffe on the other side. Giraffes usually prefer to stay near the trees. They are not very keen to bring down their heads to the floor and eat from the grassland. Rather, they prefer to eat leaves directly from the trees with their heads up. The most aggressive and dangerous animals of this forest land, the wild African buffaloes. They are so aggressive, even lions think twice before attacking them. Local Maasai people say the chance of survival from a lion is far more than from these wild buffaloes. That's wildebeest. There is a myth about wildebeest which says this is the last animal created by God with the leftover part from other animals like head of warthog, the neck of buffalo, stripes from zebra, tails from giraffe, and etc. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Here comes the fastest among the mammals on the land, cheetah. Look at her slow yet very careful walk. She is spotting her prey. By the way, I have witnessed a rare event where the cheetah is hunting a gazelle, but we could not film it due to technological constraint. Hopefully, I will come back with a better setup to film such event next time. Now we are heading towards the wetland of Amboseli forest. The source of this water is Mount Kilimanjaro. The snow on top of the mountain gets melted and flows down to form this wetland. The water is salty, so it's not quite popular among the wild animals. There is also an observation hill. We will stop by there.
Since morning, we have been driving around this Amboseli National Park, different part of the forest. Now we made a small stopover. This is the place you can see in my seat behind me. It's a designated parking spot within the forest, but believe me, this is absolutely unprotected. But in the forest, it's prohibited to come out of the car and then walk around. It's absolutely prohibited, but there are some designated place. I don't think there are some, only few, only this one I guess, where you can come out, but here you don't have the fear for the wild animals because there's a wetland next to it from where we came from, and the water is quite salty. That water actually comes from Mount Kilimanjaro. So generally wild animals, they don't like that water, so usually they don't appear here unless if someone has a bad luck. That's a different thing altogether. But anyway, you see there's a small hill behind me. There's an observation hill, it's observation deck. People go over there, and from there we can actually see the full view of the Amboseli National Park. Yeah. You can see here Amboseli UNESCO Reserve Biosphere, and then next to it is the observation hill. Welcome to the observation hill. And from here you have the stairs that goes up to this hill. What does it say? Amboseli National Park. Welcome to the observation hill. Walk altitude 1150 meter above sea level. Do not discard litters, which is very important. This place does not belong to us human being. This place belongs to the wild animals, the nature. So we don't have any right to make this place dirty or litter around. Wonderful. Let's go up. So now we're going up through this stair. Let's see what we can see from the top. Anthony. Okay, come over. No problem. Yeah. See, Anthony is there. There's a stair this side, and the other one is just uphill. So I'm using the stair. While coming down, I'll use the uphill. It's all the same. It's not a very high altitude. Look at the view around. It's wonderful. Well, that's wonderful, huh? The view is really, really wonderful here.
Yeah. Sometimes this is a very nice chill spot. Like when you're staying in like this hotel down here,
Yeah.
you can come here for the sundown and it's wonderful.
People come here for the sunset?
For the sunset, yes.
Okay. I wish that we could have bought a coffee here, because this is a really, really wonderful, wonderful point.
Coffee area.
Coffee area. This is, I think, whatever we have been driving around.
Yeah.
I think this is the only spot which is.
You can stand here and look everything.
Yeah.
And do your game drive from here.
This is the Mount Kilimanjaro, but
Yeah,
it's
but
full of clouds, so you cannot
unfortunately
see it.
today if you come here like during a clear day,
Hmm.
it's a wonderful place.
I love it. It's all green around. So it's a wetland. You have the waters, birds chirping. What is this? Oh, okay. It'll come on the other
Have
hand.
nothing, they will not come to you.
You need to feed them, then it will come.
If you had something, then they will
Okay.
see. They are rushing, but they look and they see that you have nothing.
This is what, sparrow?
No, this
What
one
do you call-
haven't. This I think this is, the whistle is called.
After a short break, we are again back to the game drive.
Okay, let's see. Since we're driving, having a game drive all throughout the day, we don't have an option to go back to the hotel for our lunch. So our hotel has actually packed lunch for us. So let's see what are the things that we have. So there is a sandwich, chicken, the orange, and pear and apple. And okay, there's a biscuit. All right, quite a good stuff. So you can actually have it. Yeah, and this is the chips. Very nice. Are you okay with your lunch? So yeah, remember I was asking Anthonyo if we can feed these birds. So in the once you are in the national park, you are not allowed to feed any of this animal, regardless how tiny they are.
On our way back, I can see Mount Kilimanjaro with its peak covered with cloud, and that ruins its whole beauty. It's a freestanding volcanic mountain with an altitude of 5,895 meters. This was a lodge within the forest back in 90s, but due to rise of water level it was discarded later. This again proves how tiny we are in front of nature. I could not see lion today, but I have seen other animals in the purest form in their natural habitat. It is time for us to go back home. So is for the wildlife after a day-long search for food. Some of them have survived the day, some of them have not. Needless to say, I'm falling in love with them in more ways than one. This episode ends here. In the next episode, we'll spend our time with our Maasai friends in the village. We will pray with them, dance with them, we'll see how to set fires in the primitive ways. And we will cherish the unwavering love from them.
Okay, so ready draw. So they can bring firewood, bring water.